This is a setup. What you got is a 16-year-old girl. So anybody questions her too hard, they're being mean. So they're all pretending like they're actually listening to what she says.
My message is that we'll be watching you. This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean.
You shouldn't be there. You should be in school. And if you were my daughter, you'd be in school. That's where you'd be. You wouldn't be up there.
Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you?
Nobody's coming to you for hope. You're being used. But you don't know it because you're just a little girl. And I don't take advice from little girls.
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words.
Your parents have stolen your dreams by telling you a lot of dribble and garbage. That's who stole it. And maybe your teachers in school, I don't know who else. That's who stole your dreams. Trust me.
And yet, I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. This
young girl's going to have some medical issues if she doesn't get rid of all the anger and all the hate or whatever she's got. God, it's not going to be no good for her. And she's only 16. She shouldn't be worrying about stuff like this. This is not for her. She's being used.
We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you? For more than 30 years, the science has been crystal clear.
That's a lie. The science has not been anywhere near crystal clear about these things. What's crystal clear is there's a lot of people who are invested in these carbon credits and other stuff who are making lots of money, sweetheart. Right? You're being used and you'd have no clue.
How dare you continue to look away and come here saying that you're doing enough when the politics and solutions needed are still nowhere in sight.
You have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She believes in the same thing too. Apparently she says 10 years and it's over. All right? Okay, the 10 years will pass and they'll change it to 20. It's always sometime off in the future. And when that comes, it's always, oh, no, it's another 10 years. It's 30 years. It's 40. It's all a lie.
You say you hear us and that you understand the urgency. But no matter how sad and angry I am, I do not want to believe that. Because if you really understood the situation and still kept on failing to act, then you would be evil. The popular idea of cutting our emissions in half in 10 years only gives us a 50% chance of staying below 1.5 degrees and the risk of setting off irreversible change.
Oh my gosh. Back again with this 10-year thing. I've heard that so many times. I heard that in the 70s. I heard that in the 80s. I heard that in the 90s. And I'm hearing it again.
Reactions beyond human control. 50% may be acceptable to you, but those numbers do not include tipping points, most feedback loops, additional warming hidden by toxic air pollution, or the aspects of equity and climate justice. They also rely on my generation sucking hundreds of billions of tons of your CO2 out of the air with technologies that barely exist.
Okay, you just heard us say something right now. Do you really, really believe she knows what she's talking about when she just said that? Really? You really believe she knows what you was just talking about?
So a 50% risk is simply not acceptable to us, we who have to live with the consequences.